and see and take a task and try to do it at least a week, and then you see somewhere on the lane you would never feel yourself lost, and you would be easier to find your purpose very soon, and whatever the task would be, and it would be easy to complete it. Now, taking action. Now, having said that, finding yourself, having said that, believing yourself, there's something that we always lack is taking action. Are we really taking action for anything? We crib a lot, we tell a lot. Oh, there's so many issues across every process. There's so many issues across every life pattern. There's so many issues. Nowadays, there's a lot of issues during relationships. There are a lot of issues with interpersonal skills, interpersonal communication. But are we really taking actions? And when I speak about taking action in the right direction is what I mean. Right? Are you really taking the action in the right direction? So there are a few interesting questions. What is the goal which is important to me? You need to find out whether it is career, whether it is personal, whether it is, figuring out some hobby of yours which you have stopped doing it. Maybe you want to start that again. Maybe something that you want to bring in, something. Let me give you a quick example of it. Nowadays, everybody, there is a trend that I have to be fit. Let me hit a gym. The moment I say resolution, let me lose some kilos, some pounds. Because, people around me are all slim and fit, and I want to be fit. But is that your real goal? Is that something that you want to please others? Now, that is where is the distinction where you need to figure it out. Is that my purpose of favoring someone else by looking good, or is there something serving to me? This is just an example. Now, when you do that, when you're trying to please others, no matter how many kilos you lose, you still look anorexic. You will never be happy. You'll never be pleasing yourself. But then, is that really serving your purpose? Now, that is something which is very important. What is important to do the goal? And what happens if I achieve the goal? What happens? Now, this is the question you need to figure it out why. Right? And then lastly, what happens if I don't achieve my goal? What are the drawbacks? What is this something? Is this the life is just going to go the same way? Is this the life if people are going to talk about my weight? Are they going to talk about the same way? Or is it something that I'm going to live with the same thing which I have? Then there's no purpose of life, my dear friends. You're just living a life which is worthless. Make your life worthful. Another sign of failure. I'm not going to talk about the failure much here because I'm sure most of you have experienced failure and are experiencing failure, but it's okay. But we are stuck in certain important aspect which gives a different contrast, is about perfectionism and procrastination. Can I know what do you mean by perfectionism and what is procrastination? Can somebody say it?
Trying to do everything right.
In a right way.
Believing that you are always perfect.
Believing you are always perfect. Absolutely. How many of you are here that I'm perfect, I know everything, you please don't come and tell me. I'm sure the little noise is still making in your head. What is she talking here early morning, 9:30, wasting my time, oh God. Just on a lighter note, don't take it so serious. But yeah, very important for us is how do we find ourselves perfect? We've been chasing our life. Do you actually remember, if you actually close your eyes and look back, all your years, 30, 20, 50 years, you actually imagine your life. You've been just chasing your life. After school, the time you've gone till the time you're now, you've just been chasing. And you will continue chasing for the rest of your life till you die. But imagine it's your last day of your life. How would you want it to be? How would you want to contribute, or how would you want to live that single day of your life to make yourself, yeah, I'm happy and I think I've achieved my life with a purpose. Now that's something, a contrasting thing of a failure which talks about perfectionism and procrastination. So Aristotle once said that knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. So when I start knowing myself as a human mind, when I start growing myself is the wisdom. But then, in psychology, the perfectionism is defined as a personality trait characterized by persons striving for flawness and setting excessively high performance standards accompanied by the overly critical self-evaluation and concerns regarding others' evaluation. Remember the time we went for a meeting, or let me take a realistic example. So you went for a meeting or went for a presentation, you're standing in front of the desk and people are watching you, and you're more worried what the other people are trying presentation. Oh my God, how am I going to talk about it? How am I going to present this? What if I speak this and my boss just thrashes me? What if I speak this and my boss takes me out of the job? Or what if I speak this, audience just gets up and applauds and just go off? We always validate what other person tries to tell us. Now that is called perfectionism, right? And we tend to fail and fail and fail when we try to be perfect. That's what I'm just going to repeat this. It's okay not to be perfect. Let's accept that not everybody is perfect. And let's have failures. Let's fail at times, because failures teaches a lot to move forward and achieve a lot of many things. And contrasting to that, what's procrastination is, according to the psychologist Professor Clary says, it says there's a temporal gap between the intended behavior and inactive behavior. And that's when there's a significant time period between when people intend to do a job and when they actually do it. Remember, someone says, okay, I need this assignment tomorrow. Oh, let's leave it. Anyways, it's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and then there's a Monday. And then again there's a holiday, so let's think about it. Or something like your family has planned for a trip, or maybe your kids must be craving your parents to take you for the trip. Oh no, I'm really held up with the time job right now. I cannot leave my meetings, I cannot leave that. Yeah, we will go. Have you remembered that one thing that you wanted to go with this favorite destination, but then you couldn't go because you just procrastinated it? Have you remembered that one day that you want to do this job, this is your favorite thing, but you never did that? And you regret, oh, wish I could have done that. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have conquered. Now that wish, my dear friends, is when you take actions. And that's what procrastination. And when you procrastinate is when you start failing yourself. You tend to lack taking actions and you don't do the job which you intend to do it. Now let's redefine yourself. Coming back to where we started, let's redefine yourself. Focus on your why. Very important. So when we spoke about different dimensions of purpose of life, focus on why. Why is that? So when you make some resolution, or when you figure it out what is important for me, or when you figure it out what important goal is for me, focus on why. Why is that I have to lose some kilos? Why is that I have to hit gym? Why is that I have to be fit? Is it serving your purpose? Is that something that you want to be healthy? Or is it something that you want to please someone else? Right? Focus on your why. Make your motivation intrinsic. Very important. In today's generation, all our motivations are extrinsic. We want fame because someone has achieved fame. We want achievements because my colleague has achieved achievements. You want to make a house because my friend has got a house. You want a beautiful wife because my best friend had got married to a beautiful wife and I need to compete with him. You want a divorce because my relatives are getting divorced. And that's when there's no value in relationships these days. So make your motivations intrinsic. And when I talk about intrinsic, it's about giving yourself your time, focusing on yourself, your relationships, your personal growth, and your self-development. What is that one thing you want to do, which you have not done all these years? What is it one thing you want to contribute to the society? What is it one thing you want to volunteer yourself? Serve someone's better life is what making your motivations intrinsic. Think of 3 things you're doing right. Very important. We always been said that perfectionists are the people who always tend to do things perfect, right? But do you really think they're really doing the things perfect? They always want the things perfect. But then there's another way twist to it. But if you actually think of the things which you tend to do good, which you have done better, is when you can think of doing better and better. Be realistic. Now, when I say be realistic, it's about any task that you would want to achieve or you want to accomplish. Don't give a generic task or generic realistic way that I'm going to do this. I'm going to climb the Mount Everest by 2021. Okay? But then you're not taking actions to do that. That doesn't become a resolution. Don't say yourself, oh, I had a resolution then, but then since it didn't work out, and I just gave up. Because giving up is very easy. Make a realistic task, make a realistic decisions where you can achieve and conquer. Someone is scared of speaking in public, you can utilize that as a skill and try to take simple actions to come forward and start doing that. Live in integrity with your values. Very, very important. You know, We always have certain values inculcated in us based on our upbringing, based on our family values and stuff like that. But then are you really living with integrity? We give up with the situations, we give up on the circumstances, we give up on the people and get influenced by the surroundings. But are you really living up to it is what matters a lot. Be comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. We all are in comfort zone. I see morning when I came in, some people wants to sit behind because they just don't want to get targeted if somebody asks any questions. Or wherever we go, we are sided. We don't want to be mingled around the people. But are you really achieving something by being comfortable? So how do you take action? Is something that you step out of your comfort zone. Start doing something which you're not. Maybe give a task to yourself. Have you ever stepped out of the office and have you spoken to a stranger? Or just said hi to him? Right? So these are little things which matters a lot in today's life. And when you go back to the bed and when you recollect everything that I did today, does that gives you that yes, I served my life today with a purpose? Saying hi to a stranger, or maybe helping somebody on the road, or maybe helping someone at your home, your parents or your family members, or trying to understand somebody from their perception. Now these are something which you need to inculcate in you, so that it becomes as a purpose and you come out of your comfort zone and try to be comfortable. Make your resolutions identity based. Now here, all of us are different identities. We are not similar to each other. We have a different frame of mind, we have a different thinking process, we have a different taste of hobbies and different passion that we will want to pursue. But then if I have to really start doing something of myself, I need to have an identity based. I cannot have it as an individualistic based. So always have your purpose or always have your resolutions or define yourself as an individual based, right? Identity based. Choose progress over perfection. Once again, let me reiterate, perfectionism is something that it's okay to be imperfect. But choose progression. How far have you started your journey? How far are you trying to bring some change in your life? How far are you leading your life to a purpose? How far are you doing something or contributing to the society by volunteering yourself? How far are you able to help your co-workers or your colleagues or your friends to help them or stand by them to give them the support? It's something. So choose always progress over the perfection. And lastly, accept the fact of nature. We all are stupid. We all are weird. We all are silly. Yes? If I say you're stupid, do you accept it?
Going to fire back.
Sorry, he's going to just come
Fire back.
Fire back, absolutely, and that's how we are, triggered. Now let's accept the nature. Let's accept the fact that it's nothing too late to learn. It's nothing too late to progress ourselves. It's nothing too late to build something that we've not done anything all these years. Let's accept the fact that we've not done anything last 30 years, and now it's time for you. Now it's time for you as a new year to start something that you would want to do it. Let's say I'm stupid, there's nothing that I'm going to lose about it. Yeah, I am stupid, but then still, let's do something about it and try to bring that. We all are weird, we all are stupid, we all are silly, but let's make our lives worthwhile and fill that with happiness and share that happiness to the society and to the family members, right? Ending up with few quotes of my favorite leaders. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you will never get it done. We waste our time in thinking, so stop thinking too much and get into the action. Take a task and start working on it. Choose progress over the perfection. Brian Henry says, believe in yourself and the rest will fall in place. Have faith in your own abilities, work hard, and there's nothing that you can accomplish. And lastly, if you can dream it, you can win it, by Walt Disney. So to summarize all this, the gist which I would want to bring you all is, since this is a New Year resolution 2020, I urge you all to list down, go back, try to figure it out. What is that 3 things that you would want to do this year? What is the 3 things you want to accomplish this year? What is the 3 things you want to give away? And try to focus on achieving those goals. And when you achieve those goals, it's something that you would definitely will conquer, and you see the success following you, giving you a lot of happiness. And just to summarize this, apart from working this, I'm also associated with few NGOs in Bangalore. To name them, there are Naren Seva Sansthan, there's Being Social, and there is Abhyudaya, which actually works for the socially deprived people. And I work with them, I invest my Saturdays, Sundays serving the underprivileged kids, empowering them with the communication, empowering them with the knowledge, and empowering them with the health and the awareness camps which I conduct. So that's one part of it, which I think that's something that I need to contribute to the society. And other thing which I do is I'm also a public speaker and a Toastmaster. Somebody who doesn't know the Toastmaster, it's an international forum which gives a privilege for an individual to come and get away the fear of public speaking. And I have spoken in various forums, including the IMB and various forums across Bangalore. So if you want to start with that, you can take away the art of public speaking, fear out of you, and you can start doing it. So I invest my time in serving these two purposes, and that's when I got recognition in 2018 as the Distinguished Toastmasters from Toastmaster International in 2018. Now that's something which I do in my day-to-day life, and my purpose for this year is something that I wanted to start a training academy for all those underprivileged individuals who would want to accomplish their public speaking skills. Now that's something is in my bucket list. Now I will leave you with the question, what's your bucket list to be filled across? With all that, I thank Raja for giving me the wonderful opportunity for sharing and giving my session on today's day.
Okay, thank you so much for great session and calling us stupid early morning. Okay, now so I know we all are eagerly waiting for our next session, so we'll start right away. Right away. But the challenge is already there. So
Have a breakfast.
okay, fine. So we'll take a break, of course. I know that I've already got a question in the morning. Do we have samosas today or breakfast? Somebody asked me. I'll be on a call probably. So we'll break right now, and by 11 we'll be starting sharp. So I request all to be back 5 minutes before 11 because Dr. Bhattacharya is already set. So we will begin on time and then we close session on time. So thank you so much.